The brewing rivalry between Green. What's behind the conflict? In the tumultuous world of Days of Our Lives, complex relationships and endless conflicts keep viewers on the edge of their seats. One of the most intriguing stories unfolding right now is the connection between Sami Brady and Kat Green. While initially many may not see the link between these two women, a small detail in the June 5th episode has revealed a deeper connection that could lead to an inevitable rivalry. When Kat spots a photo of Sami at Marlena Evans' house, she is struck by a sense of familiarity, although she can't recall exactly where she's met Sami before. This moment not only piques the audience's curiosity but also raises a major question: why does Kat feel this way? Could they have crossed paths in the past? And is this connection hiding a deeper, unresolved secret? The relationship between Sami and Kat may not be a simple bond between two women, but rather a rivalry that's been brewing from past events neither of them fully remembers or wants to face. A tense encounter or a painful event could be the root of this brewing conflict, one that's slowly beginning to surface. Why do these two have a clash? And what happened in their past that could spark a future feud between them? The surprising photo and the mystery it holds. The episode kicks off in a typical Days of Our Lives fashion, with a seemingly innocuous moment that quickly escalates into something much more intriguing. Kat Green, played by Annalyn McCord, is visiting Marlena Evans' house when she spots a framed photo that catches her eye. It's a photo of Sami Brady, played by Allison Sweeney, and immediately, Kat's reaction suggests that something is amiss. At first, Kat looks at the photo with a sense of déjà vu, telling Tate Black, Leo Howard, that the woman in the picture looks familiar. This simple statement is followed by a series of odd gestures. Kat squints, tilts her head, and hesitates as if trying to place where she's seen Sami before. Tate, intrigued and puzzled, identifies the woman in the photo as Aunt Sami, who is, of course, a prominent figure in Salem's complex family tree. Tate asks Kat if she knows Sami, to which Kat responds that she doesn't, at least not consciously. As Kat examines the photo more closely, she admits that while she feels like she should know Sami, the memory is vague. She muses that Sami reminds her of someone, but she can't quite figure out who. This strange, inexplicable reaction leaves both Kat and the audience with more questions than answers. What is it about Sami that triggers this elusive memory in Kat? Why is she so sure she should know Sami yet can't place the memory? The writer's decision to include a mysterious musical number accompanying Kat's reaction adds to the tension, suggesting that there's more to this connection than meets the eye. The mood of the music, slightly eerie with a hint of longing, mirrors the unsettling nature of Kat's response. Something significant has been buried in Kat's past, and it's clearly tied to Sami. But what is it? The puzzle pieces start to fall into place. While Kat doesn't immediately remember where she met Sami, it's clear that there's a deeper history between the two women than either of them realizes. The fact that Kat has this strong, albeit unconscious, reaction to the photo implies that their paths have crossed at some point in the past, and something, whether an event, an interaction, or a shared moment, has triggered a mental block. For the audience, this sets off a chain of speculation. Was Sami Brady somehow involved in a traumatic incident from Kat's past? Could Sami have been part of the circumstances surrounding Kat's accident, or did their meeting happen after that? Perhaps Kat recovered at the same clinic where Sami once cared for E.J. DiMera, played by Dan Feuerriegel, after his shooting, which would have brought them into each other's orbit without either of them realizing the extent of the connection at the time. This theory would not be a stretch, given the way Days of Our Lives often uses the backdrop of the hospital or medical settings to bring characters together. Sami, known for her deep emotional connections with the people she cares about, could have been involved in Kat's care, whether directly or indirectly, during a vulnerable time in Kat's life. Sami's compassion, often hiding a sharp edge, might have left an indelible impression on Kat, who may have seen it as a moment of kindness that was overshadowed by other painful memories. However, as the show thrives on drama and conflict, it's just as likely that Kat's last memory of Sami could have involved something far more contentious. Sami, after all, has always been a polarizing figure in Salem. Could there have been an incident where Sami treated Kat badly, either intentionally or as a result of Sami's own intense personal struggles? Given Sami's complicated relationship with nearly every character in Salem, it wouldn't be out of character for her to have crossed paths with Kat in a way that didn't leave both parties feeling warm and fuzzy. A growing tension between two strong women as Days of Our Lives progresses. it seems increasingly clear that the tension between Sami and Kat will only grow. The groundwork for this was laid in Thursday's episode, where Kat's reaction to the photo was not the end of their connection, but merely the beginning. Flashbacks are likely to play a crucial role in unearthing the truth of their shared history. Whether Sami and Kat were allies, rivals, or strangers who shared a brief and charged interaction, one thing is certain: their past has left a mark and it will inevitably resurface. Moreover, as Days of Our Lives continues its tradition of intertwining characters' destinies, it seems likely that Kat Green will find herself at the heart of an intense love triangle with EJ DiMera and Chad DiMera, played by Billy Flynn. With such a connection to EJ, whose past with Sami is fraught with emotion, and Chad, whose relationship with Sami has its own share of baggage, Kat's entry into this love triangle will inevitably bring her into direct conflict with Sami. Sami's history with EJ, both as a lover and adversary, will no doubt come into play when Kat becomes romantically entangled with EJ. Their shared past could very well set the stage for dramatic confrontations, particularly when the love triangle starts to heat up. Chad, always the thoughtful but passionate DiMera, might struggle to reconcile his own feelings for Kat with the looming presence of Sami, who has a long history with both of them. Sami versus Kat. The showdown we didn't see coming. With so much unresolved history between Sami and Kat, it's clear that tensions are bound to rise between the two women. Both have strong personalities and neither is one to shy away from a confrontation. Whether it's over the love triangle with EJ and Chad or a deeper, hidden conflict rooted in their past, Sami and Kat are bound to clash. The Days of Our Lives writing team has done a masterful job of planting the seeds of this rivalry, giving it room to grow slowly but surely. What could have been a fleeting, throwaway moment, a reaction to a framed photo, has blossomed into one of the most intriguing potential rivalries in recent memory. The fact that Sami and Kat have such a mysterious past means that their eventual confrontation is poised to be emotional, powerful, and filled with revelation. What will the future hold for Sami and Kat? As the story progresses, fans can expect flashbacks and revelations that slowly unpack the mysterious past between Sami and Kat. Was there a shared history of kindness, or has there been betrayal? What caused the rift, and how will it affect the relationships between all the characters involved? One thing is for certain: Sami and Kat's story is far from over, and the drama between them is just beginning to unfold. With the love triangle brewing, the tension between Sami and Kat will only deepen. Fans of Days of Our Lives know all too well that the drama between these two women will not be resolved easily, and the fallout from their past is bound to leave a lasting impact on the DiMera and Brady families alike. Stay tuned for more twists and turns as the shocking connection between Sami Brady and Kat Green continues to develop, leading to a confrontation neither of them, nor the fans, will ever forget.